I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to The Resistance. You know what empathy is? A lot of people think they do. I thought I did once. But I learned that empathy is a skill. It's not something you just say you have. It's a skill, and you have to practice it. The skill of empathy requires you to take your own personal thoughts and feelings and opinions and set them aside in a box. Then and only then can you truly begin to try and understand what somebody else is going through. I figured that out when I was working as a case manager in the prison. And the more I practiced it, the better I got at it. And it's something that I focused on doing every day until it became like muscle memory. And I found that when I came home, if something was going on with one of my kids, and whether they were upset about something that happened in school or they did something they shouldn't have done and I got upset, I was able to take my own personal thoughts and feelings and set them aside for a minute and communicate with my kids better. If my wife was upset about something, I was able to take my own personal feelings, set them aside, and communicate with her better. Out in the regular world, outside of home and outside of work, I found myself communicating, if you're in a store and you see somebody upset, you don't judge them for being upset. You start to think, I wonder what they're going through. That's truly empathy, because you can hear somebody say something and not immediately draw conclusions about what their motivations are. Instead, you start saying, I wonder why they're saying that. I wonder what their point of view is. I bring this up because we're Democrats. We're supposed to be the party of empathy. I was reading this piece about Matt Bennett today. He's the guy who founded the think tank called The Third Way. Way back in the Clinton years. And all these top congressional Democrats, they listen to this guy. At least the centrist ones do. Because he preaches that centrism is the only way. You got to be centrist. You got to be middle of the road. You can't be progressive. You can't be off on the left because that's just dangerous and loses elections. Well, they're centrist and they're losing elections. If we truly were the party of empathy, then Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries and all those top powerful Democrats, they would be making a concerted effort to understand us, to set their own personal opinions and experiences aside and truly understand what it's like to be the working class. Until we get leaders that do that, we're going to keep losing. So, primaries are coming up next year. Make sure you're looking for the candidate who is really trying to understand you and not the one that's just simply got the most money or the most flash. Maybe you're that candidate. Maybe you're the person who should be running. Run for something. An organization that helps people to get into the practice or the campaign if they want to run for something. Go check them out. Good day.